Welcome to the Proman USA methanol production facility. Before you enter the plant, you need to become familiar with our safety policies and procedures. This video gives you an overview of the hazards present at our facility and how you can protect yourself while working in or visiting the site. Let's start with our vision. We will continue to set the industry standard for employee care, customer satisfaction, safety, environmental responsibility, performance, and reliability. Proman USA is committed to giving you a safe and secure working environment, free from unnecessary risks. Safe operations rely not just on technically sound equipment, but on capable people like you and a strong health, safety, and environmental HSSE culture. No task is so urgent that you should put yourself in danger to get it done. We don't believe in shortcuts. You're expected and supported to take the time and precautions needed to do things safely and correctly. When you check in at the security gate, you'll be asked to watch this safety video if you haven't prior to your arrival. Once done, you'll receive a visitor badge and safety orientation card valid for 1 year. Each time you come to the facility, you'll need to present your card to security personnel at the main gate before entering. Safety here isn't just a rule, it's a commitment. Every shift, every task, every decision should focus on protecting what matters most: life. That's why you're expected to follow the International Oil and Gas Producers' life-saving rules. 9 rules, 1 goal: 0 harm. Here they are. Work with a valid permit when required. Before beginning any hazardous work, always check: do you have a valid permit? It's your license to work safely. Control flammables and ignition sources. Identify and control ignition sources and obtain authorization. Always verify air quality before and during work in hazardous areas. Verify isolation and zero energy before work begins. Energy isolation is critical. Lock it, tag it, and test it before you begin. Obtain authorization before entering a confined space. Confined spaces hold hidden dangers. Never enter without proper training, testing, and assigned permit. Protect yourself against a fall when working at height. Any work taking place at over 4 feet requires fall protection. Secure yourself before taking that first step. Do not walk under a suspended load. Stay clear of suspended loads. One misstep could be the last. If it's suspended, don't stand beneath it. Keep yourself and others out of the line of fire. Position yourself to avoid moving objects, vehicles, pressure releases, and dropped objects. Do not override or disable safety-critical equipment. Never bypass safety systems. Shortcuts can kill. If it's critical, respect it. Follow safe driving rules. On the road or on site, do not exceed speed limits and wear your seatbelt. Seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every time. Use of cell phones or other portable electronic devices while driving on the site is strictly prohibited. You're also not allowed to use portable electronic devices, including cell phones, outside designated areas without a proper permit. Following these 9 rules protects everyone. Not following them will result in removal from the site. But this isn't just about compliance, it's about getting home safe. You have the right to know about the hazards around you. This is a chemical plant, and it involves high-pressure gases and steam. Hazards are everywhere, production and loading areas included. This video covers the general points, but look out for safety signs and ask staff if anything is unclear. Safety data sheets, SDS, are available online and in the control room. We produce methanol. It's clear, flammable, and burns with nearly invisible flames. It's also highly toxic. Ingestion can cause blindness, coma, or death. Our process uses highly pressurized steam and gases. There are hot pipes, so stay alert. Key hazards you need to watch out for: steam, high temperature and pressure, hot surfaces, wear your PPE and be cautious. Nitrogen, odorless, colorless, it can displace oxygen. Bleach, sulfuric acid, caustic chemicals, all can cause severe burns. Noise, hearing protection required in all process areas. Methanol, flammable and toxic, handle with care. Know your hazards. If you ever feel unsure, ask. Stay current with OSHA rules. They change, and they're all based on real incidents. A few things you should never do: loiter or explore unassigned areas. Exceed the 10-mile-per-hour speed limit. Pedestrians always have the right of way. Operate valves or equipment without authorization. Bring any prohibited items on site. Prohibited items include firearms, alcohol, illegal or unprescribed drugs, drug paraphernalia, and pets, except approved service animals. Smoke outside the 2 designated areas. Use or be under the influence of drugs or alcohol. If you have a medical condition that might require emergency assistance, please notify HR or your manager. Proman may inspect vehicles, bags, desks, lockers, or anything else brought onto the site. We provide visitors with PPE for their visit. Contractors, your employer should provide your gear. You're responsible for wearing it properly. You must wear hard hats, ANSI Z89.1 rated, less than 5 years old. Safety glasses, must be ANSI Z87.1 2003 rated. FR clothing, level 2, must be your outermost layer. Gloves, use leather or rubber gloves based on the task. Steel-toed boots, must meet OSHA 1910.136, have ankle support, oil-resistant soles, and a defined heel. Long sleeves, no short sleeves allowed. Hearing protection, required in all process areas. In an emergency, you need to respond without delay. Here's how. Level 1 emergency, no alarm. These are minor incidents, like a small spill or weather alert. Your escort will advise you. Level 2 emergency, 1-tone alarm. Exit the process area and go to the nearest muster point. Security building, main office, or maintenance warehouse. Stay there and scan your badge until you get an all clear. Level 3 emergency, 2-tone, high-low alarm. This is a site-wide evacuation. Head upwind or crosswind to the designated assembly point, unless told otherwise by emergency response. Alarms are tested every Thursday at noon. No evacuation is required, but you should use the test to learn the tones. Stop work authority. You are not just authorized, you are expected to stop any work that seems unsafe. If something feels wrong, speak up. Report incidents, near misses, or hazards to your host or supervisor right away. You'll be provided links for reporting in our Anvil Good Catch Near Miss system. Barricades. Yellow tape means caution. Used to identify areas where the potential workplace hazards are greater than normal, such as light overhead work. Before crossing caution tape, you must have a need to enter the area. Stop and evaluate the associated hazards and ensure it is safe to enter. Red tape means danger. Used to identify areas where there is potential imminent danger, such as heavy overhead work or lifts. Personnel may not cross danger tape unless they have permission from a worker in the protected space, are directed responsibility for the job, are aware of all the potential hazards, and have ensured they are not putting themselves in potential danger. Red tape will be tagged with who put it up and why. Only they or someone authorized can remove it. Violations that may lead to dismissal. Ignoring safety policies or violating a life-saving rule. Failing to wear PPE. Not reporting incidents. Being under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Removing company property without permission. We keep a clean site. Help us keep it that way. Safety only works when everyone looks out for each other. Follow the rules, stay alert, and don't be afraid to ask questions. If anything is unclear, speak with your supervisor or Proman host. Stay informed, stay safe, and thank you for doing your part.